wise, grow and teach them, be wise. Listen, 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 listen. I hear the voice of my grandmother's calling me. I hear the voice of my grandmother's song. She say, wake up, child, wake up, wake up. Listen, 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 listen. I hear the voice of my grandmother's calling me. I hear the voice of my grandmother's song. She says, stand in your power, women, stand in your power. Listen, 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 listen. I hear the voice of my grandmother's calling me. I hear the voice of my grandmother's song. She say, give birth, give life, mothers, give birth, give life. Listen, 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 listen. I hear the voice of my grandmother's calling me. I hear the voice of my grandmother's song. She say, teach them, be wise, grow and teach them, be wise. Listen, 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 listen. I hear the voice of my grandmother's calling me. I hear the voice of my grandmother's song. She say, wake up, child, wake up, wake up. Listen, 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 listen. I hear the voice of my grandmother's calling me. I hear the voice of my grandmother's song. She says, stand in your power, we must stand in your power. Listen, 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 listen. I hear the voice of my grandmother's calling me. I hear the voice of my grandmother's song. She said, give birth, give life, mothers, give birth, give life.
So from near and afar, I invite you, as we wait for a few more people to join, to perhaps get up out of your seats and dance with us.
Or just close your eyes and feel it.
Be wise, teach them, be wise. Listen, 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 listen. I hear the voice of my grandmother's calling me.
Blessings from Arrhythmia. We're here soon to hear about how I've got my miracle.
This song is just so
I hear the voice of my grandmother's calling me. I hear the voice of my grandmother's song. She says, stand in your power, we must stand in your power. Listen, 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 listen. I hear the voice, I hear the voice, I hear the voice, I hear the voice.
wow.
Woo!
So powerful, so incredible.
Yes. And so on that note of incredible, I am here at Rhythmia, and I've got an incredible woman here, Beanie Man. And the more that I sit next to this incredible woman, the more joy and the more happiness I feel and I dance with.
Right, because
And she sounds like an eagle.
I was actually at one point, I think I was flying like an eagle, watching over everybody.
Yes. Yes.
So beautiful.
So on that note of flight, we are here to once again every week embrace and hear the miracle. The miracle.
Wow. Yes.
Wow. And I just want to say that Beanie is an author, and there's no mistake with the book that she wrote, because it's all about
Happiness matters.
happiness matters.
Yeah. So my book is really, it's about my story, where my upbringing, because it was rough. I was told I wasn't wanted, and my head was just filled with all this ugliness, and I never had the self-worth or the self-love or any of that. And yet I was always looking for the bright side. And yeah, my book is just the steps that I took, talking about gratitude, self-love, forgiveness, the subconscious mind, going with the flow, all of these things that really helped me find my happy. But I really had no idea how happy until I came here. Oh my gosh. It's like really like,
So on that note of that more deeper happiness,
like,
I mean, to say the least, you had shared and continue to share that you accessed through this process this week and getting your miracle an even deeper
oh my gosh, yes.
sense of joy.
Oh, I get chills. I mean, just thinking about it. And it's just like, and I, the thing too is like, I really thought I had let go of most of the stuff, because I learned that feelings buried alive never die. So whatever negative feelings we hold on to, they show as disease in the body, as clear you can see with me. And I heard about arrhythmia from a friend in the summer of 2018, and she had just gotten back, and she was just glowing, and she was talking about it. And really, all I heard was wah, 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 wah. But I felt the excitement. I felt that. And I knew I had to come here. I knew for my healing, for not just for my physical healing, but for my overall healing, I knew I had to come. Yeah. And I remember I went home and I told my husband, I said, so there's this thing called arrhythmia, and I'll be going. I don't know when, I don't know how, but I'll be going. And this is how much the investment is going to be. And he said, okay, because I love him. I love him so much. Mm-hmm. He's the biggest supporter I've had. I mean, when I was in my darkest times, and he loves me for who I am. And he actually showed me I'm lovable. Yeah. He showed me that. And actually, real quick, so at the beginning of 2004, I was ready to end my life. I was mentally done. I was in so much pain. I just wanted to end it. If it weren't for him and my two boys, I wouldn't be here. But they gave me the strength to really fight, and claim my power back. And it took me a hot minute.
Yeah. So you were diagnosed over the years with certain health issues.
Yeah. So in 2003, my husband was deployed when the whole Iraq thing started. There was a lot of stress going on, plus, I mean, I was severely, severely overweight. Okay. And I mean, all the pain, and then of course the stress with him being gone, and my boys were little at that time. So, and I went blind, and they were talking about MS, multiple sclerosis. And I'm like, nah, it's stress. Nah. And then 2005, I said, I'm not worried about it. I'm not running any tests, because I'm not, especially not touching my spine to take the test with my husband here, right? I said, I worry about it. If it comes again, then you can. Well, 2005, I had another episode, but it was good stress at that time. I mean, stress is stress on the system. And I started, my vision started going again. So I went to the doctor, my neurologist in Germany, and he did the spinal test, and it was confirmed, but I never accepted it. To me, MS, mucho special. So I always made fun of it, and I never had any issues. I mean, I was on medication. I did a shot for many years until I was just like, I can't do it anymore. It's just no. But anyway, so there's that. And then about 2.5, 3 years ago, maybe, they diagnosed me with lipedema, not lymphedema, lipedema. And I was like, what the heck is that, right? So with lipedema, the fat cells in my arms, my hips and my legs, they just grow, kind of like cancer cells. I refer to it as fat cancer, and they just grow, and they haven't found a cure. But I know, because it's all that junk I was holding on to. And I remember when I was a little girl, because I was told, it's like, oh, you're too fat. And I wasn't, but I was told I was, you're too fat. You don't need to eat this. You don't need to eat. So I never had a healthy relationship with food, but that's besides the point. So I remember the day when I decided as a kid, if I have a disease that's causing me to be fat, nobody can do anything. And here I am. So I called that in. That's how powerful we are. I didn't know that at that time. I know it now, but that's how powerful we are. So now for me, for coming here, it's like, I know I needed more help than all the work that I've done already to release all of that. I just knew.
And this week, this week, this week, your body gave you a lot of wisdom.
Yeah. It's like, it was incredible. And it's like, I knew I had to surrender.
Yeah.
I knew it, but I was so afraid because it's really, you die and you're reborn. But I made a promise to my husband prior to coming here. I said, I will be safe. Don't worry about it. And my word is my bond. So when we did the medicine Monday night, I couldn't let go because of that promise. Right. And it was really hard. And I was fighting it. And then the most beautiful thing happened. All of a sudden, my husband was there. My boys were there, just holding me, loving me. There was so much love. And they all told me, it's okay. You need to do what you need to do. If you need to go, you need to go. And I still didn't surrender, just in case you were wondering. It took me 2 more nights, or not, I don't even know. It's all a blur, really. But to have the permission to let go. And I actually did surrender a whole lot that night because I mean, I have issues walking, so, and growing up, I had no control over anything. I felt so powerless. And even though I know I'm a powerful person and I'm really strong, there's still so much that I feel like I have no control. So I'm a control freak. Well, I was up until this week, But you really have to surrender. Because when Pachamama talked to me, I was like, not happening. She goes, watch it. And there it went, and it just surrendered. And it was so freeing. It was like, oh, I can do this, and it's just like knowing they were there.
So take a moment and close your eyes
Oh,
and feel into that message of surrender, that depth that your soul has been guiding you on, that level of completely letting go, and how safe you are.
Right. It's so good. Because it's kind of like, you kind of can compare it when you go to the circus and the people on the trapeze, how they have that net underneath.
Yes.
They're not afraid to jump and do their thing because they know even if they fly, they know how to land and they're safe.
Yes.
And that's what that was like. That's really, or that bird, that bird that comes out of the nest, he's not afraid to fall off the twig because he knows he can fly.
Right.
It's that feeling. So good.
That sounds like quite a miracle to me.
It was so good. And it was so interesting too, because I didn't realize that I already had surrendered. And I was still stuck in my head somewhat. And I was like, so I had this mantra Wednesday night. I got the medicine and I went to my bed and I just started sobbing. And then Kim, one of the amazing people here, I came out of the bathroom. She goes, "You okay?" I said, "Nope, I'm really pissed." I was mad because I kept repeating, "I'm willing to release everything that's holding me back from being free." And I kept saying, and nothing happened. Nothing happened. So I got really mad. And then she looked at me and she says, "Because you already released it." She said, "When you were sitting there crying earlier, you got your child back." And I felt I have my inner child is back and she's curled up and she's so happy and so safe. And that's when I realized, I was like, oh, well then, let's have fun. And I said, "I'm ready for my second cup." And she laughs and she goes, "Yeah, they called that a long time ago." But she talked to Brad, the shaman, and he actually was so sweet. He actually came to my bed. And he gave me half a cup, which is all I needed. So I laid back down and I just went into this place of surrender. And then I said, "Please show me who I am becoming." And Mama smiled and she said, "You already are." I was like, oh, well, that's cool. Because that's how I am. I was like, well, that's cool. Okay, next question. And I asked to be reunited with my soul at any cost. And she laughed. I was a little offended, honestly. I was like, this is not funny. I'm actually being serious for a change, right? And she laughs. She goes, you already have it. And I was like, wow. And I had the most beautiful, restful sleep. And we all have it in us. And that's when I understood. It's like, oh my gosh, we're searching and searching and searching. And it's right here. We already have it. That's the miracle. That is the miracle. It's already here. We just have to trust it, believe it, and feel it, and just embrace it. And so good.
So good.
So good. It's hard work. Oh my gosh, make no mistake. It's hard work, but it's worth it. It is so worth it to get that, you know. And then I have to say too, I have to throw that in. I'm sorry if I'm just taking over now.
No, please, it's all yours. It's your miracle.
Well, I mean, it has to do with a miracle, and it doesn't for me because of my physical limitations. I was concerned to come here because my first question was, do you guys have wheelchairs? So somebody can push me around to where I need to go, or I can, wheel myself along. And they're like, you're good. It's like, don't worry, man, so we got you. And I'm like, okay. And then when I went into the room and everybody has a mattress on the floor, and I'm like, well, I can get down, but I can't get back up because gravity has a good pull on me, It didn't matter. They put 3 mattresses on top of each other for me. If I would have needed a 4th one, they would have put a 4th one on there. Okay. It was all about how can we help you? How can we make you comfortable? And you guys have this amazing app while you were here. It's really cool. And it's like, I think it says, how can we help you? Or how can we assist? And I just typed in, it's like, hey, can I please get a ride from here to there? Yeah. And then they're there and they pick me up, and then the Soul Train, except I always ask for the red Maserati to come, and they laughed and like, we're bringing the Maserati, but it's all the same color. It's all white. But I mean, it was just so comforting, and not once did I worry about not being able to go anywhere, to be part of it. Even when we did the Dance of Liberation yesterday, there was a chair there for me, And I was like, and I can do a mean booty shake on the chair. I'm like, so I did it, even though I couldn't do the partner dancing, but I did anyway. Do you know why? You know how? I just hugged my inner child and I let her dance. And she was like the most beautiful movements. And it's like, because I can't physically, but she can. So I was in that room with everybody, and it was so good. It was, it's like, and that was almost a reason for me not to come, the physical.
Right.
But I trusted. It's like, because I heard the voice and like, you need to go. Trust it'll be okay, and it's okay. And when we trust, it really is okay.
Yeah. It's like, wow. So beautiful. So as you can see,
so
I introduced Beanie as a bottle of joy, a bottle of happiness. And she was like this at the beginning, and yet there is a deeper essence of her truth.
Oh, thank you.
Her inner child coming ever so alive to play with all of us. I mean, she literally,
not holding back.
I heard from her from afar. I was across the campus, and I heard her. And she does other very funny animal sound.
And
what else?
A lot. Squeak. Oh, wow.
So, is there anything else that your joyous spirit wants to share with us?
Guys, do it. Come here. Get your miracle. It's different. It's different for all of us. But whatever it is you're looking for on a deep, deep soul level, I guarantee you will get it. You will get it. It might surprise you. You might even know that this is what you're looking for, but you get, the medicine gives you exactly what you need so you can be free and be you and live the fullest you. And it's so good. It's so good.
So good.
So good.
Yes.
So good.
So on that note, just show up, join us, and
give that gift to you.
Yeah.
Give that
it
gift to
is.
you of complete and utter freedom and joy and happiness. Because joy is the highest vibration. And it's like, if you can't be happy and joyful, what's the point? Come here, find it, get it. If you don't have it right now, you'll find out why you don't have it here. You will.
Right.
You will find out, and you will release whatever it is, because you will understand how silly it really is to hold on to that. And you will laugh, because when I got it, I laughed so hard. I remember walking out to the Soul Train, and I got it. I get the joke. I get the joke now, and it's so good. It is so funny. And it's so stupid simple. We just overcomplicate it.
So just to remind you, the simplicity of today's miracle is that all of it is inside.
It's already
of
there.
us.
It's already there. You just have to get the cobwebs wraps aside, move all the junk out, let go of all the luggage, all the baggage, all the junk. And then it's just there, and it's just shining, and it's really laughing in your face. It's like, hey, it's about time you found me. It's like, I've been here the whole time. It's about time to clean out the junk. It's so good. It is so good.
wonderful.
So thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing for sharing
you.
your joy, for sharing your soaring spirit. You want to do one last little dance to your favorite track? This is, by the
Yes.
way, this morning I heard that I need to play this track today. And I mentioned it to her, and Beanie
And I was
said,
like, oh my God, this is my absolute most favorite. I actually play this at night on repeat all night long. All night long. And it goes to the core. It speaks to my soul. It's like, it gives me a feeling of home. It's like,
So I want to thank
So good.
Sarah, our shamanic goddess who plays this song every Wednesday. So if you come to us on Wednesday evening,
oh, so
you
good.
will light up with this track, who is,
Yeah.
it's by a fellow Israeli. Her name is Shefi Oren Bach. So I want to thank her too, because it's such a powerful song. Shall we dance one last time?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Oh yeah, because I just like, so good. It's so good.
I hear the voice of my grandmother's calling me. I hear the voice of my grandmother's song. She says, stand in your power, women, stand in your power. Listen, 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 listen. I hear the voice of my grandmother's calling me. I hear the voice of my grandmother's song. She say, give birth, give life, mothers, give birth, give life. Listen, 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 listen. I hear the voice of my grandmother's calling me. I hear the voice of my grandmother's song. She say, teach them, be wise, grow and reach them, be wise. Listen, listen. Listen,
So every
listen.
Saturday at 3 p.m. Costa Rica time, we're here dancing the dance of your miracle. Thank you so much for joining.
Wake up, child,
Wake up, wake up, listen, 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 listen.
Oh, so good. It's like my heart soars.
Right?
It's just like,
You know, I feel the essence of the grandmother
right.
coming in.
It's like, and just like those hugs and the loving, and it's just,
your power, listen, 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 listen.
oh, there's a wall right there.
Bye, everybody. Thank you so much for
Come
joining.
to Rhythmia. Go to Rhythmia. Get your miracle.
Thank you.
It's so good. Mm-hmm.